Cook shit in the regular. I told him, nigga. I soon hear red fleet, man. That one. He keep doing it. Ooh.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Chicago.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Connection made. It's Burden. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now a handoff, running right. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And the Bears.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Bears first down.
42-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Flushed to his left. He's going to take a shot
Feel me,
down
I
the field. That one incomplete.
feel saying all that.
Right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
I was supposed to cut off the line.
Luther Burden, the intended target.
Hi.
And it'll be 2nd down.
I hope that my son.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up
Larry's wide out the coaches.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They're just
7th play of this opening drive.
I get charged.
And here's 3rd down.
It's all right. Open it though.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got a man here. That's Eligayomanu. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Throwing again, Williams. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
First down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been a passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll get about 5.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again, and he'll get forward for about a yard. Cordell Flott is there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Williams. That one intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air, but they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 79 Broncos. Go Street. Panther 11, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Steady.
Now, faking the give. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And a nice gain. Getting this to about the 23-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Come on, set! Chop alert, chop, ready!
A run for the first time. That's Trevor Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold them to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19, rig alert, rig alert. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. The Bengals out and ready to punt. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's made right side by Ileman. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A big-time play for the Bears. It covers 51 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he will get into the end zone. Alec Pierce. Touchdown Bears. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears 7, Bengals nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Go!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one caught by Chase. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That one finds Chase. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Cowboy 80!
Back to throw. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Get it! 19 Lions! 70 Timberwolves! 18 Pioneers! Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's 2nd and inches.
Like it, 18! Cowboy 80!
A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Ready?
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will level things out at 7 apiece.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Williams. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him. That is Myles Garrett in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Mustang 19, Johnny Lions. 18, Rattler, 18, 65. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
That's good.
A pickup of 12 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
the jump. Here we go. Set. 19, Charger, 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. The middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. It's ETN. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
3rd down and 9.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now from the gun. Rolling right. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bengals have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
26-yard line. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
to the air now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. To the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Viking 18. Crackle 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
The pass on 1st down. Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's out left and complete to Burden. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Check smash. Check smash. Get it. Hiking, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready,
Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A 46-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Bears 14.
Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ready up. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's ETN. And he's got a Bengals first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
It's a gain of 11.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hey, go.
On the ground, here's ETN. And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready, set.
3rd and 6.
Come on, set. Cowboy.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 20-yard pickup there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Rock Dragon 60. 19 type, 70 Ranger, 60 Mass, 18 Pioneer. Ready.
The red zone now. He'll drop. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to have it just past their 25.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Williams to throw on second down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
Ready, ready. Stephanie! Stick the Eagles! Stick the Eagles!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The carry here for ETN. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
On the run to the right. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And third down coming up.
Tackle. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Hey, smash. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. Buffalo 8. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
The 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. To the right side. Caught by Burden. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score Bengals 24, Bears 21.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
He was taken down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Inside the 40 to the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Bengals. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
21. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flott. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bengals take over first
And while the
and 10
defender is going to
at
get
the
credit for the
29-yard
pick,
line.
Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready. Hurt. 19 sight, 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Panther 11, go.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
On second down, it's Williams. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flott. And the Bengals will have great field position right around midfield.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at at the Bears' 30-yard line.
Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Warriors 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer. Let go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Down. 65. Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Go.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Toss left side, caught by his running back. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
19 tight. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 6.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they've got to get some defensive stops.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 27-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball, but obviously the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way.
They're trying to throw again. Here's Williams. Quick slant, caught by Burton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Bears.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Williams. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Bears 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Bengals will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 44-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And this one is caught by Pierce. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
First down.
They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, a little bit closer and cut into this deficit. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready, set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. 60.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Set up.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take an